Welcome to my channel. If you, nigga, how do they do this? Nigga, I don't know how to do this. If you're new, subscribe. If you don't want to, I don't care. It don't matter. Like, dislike, I don't care. Comment, share, copy link. Nigga, I don't know. I don't care. Alright, so, story time. I ain't got nothing else better to do. So, I guess I'm gonna tell y'all a story time as to why a nigga would never in her life, ever in my life, work at another restaurant again. Cause just like, bruh, it was, the experience was horrible, the customers was horrible, got disrespected, niggas was fighting, it was niggas was going through it up there. So the pay, nigga, tell me why. So I don't know, I think it's like a thing with restaurants where they like pay you like dollars, you feel me, like not like no $10 per hour, $15 per hour, nigga. Them niggas was paying me $2 an hour, you feel me, $2 and some little change, you feel me. So these niggas had me working doubles on Saturdays, Sundays. These niggas had me coming in working doubles back to back. And I'm over here like, well, nigga, I'm thinking I'm gonna make some money, you feel me? Like, when I first walked in there, I thought like it was gonna be cool, you feel me? Till that nigga showed me how much I was getting paid. So I'm thinking like, hey, yo, maybe like it's gonna turn out better. Maybe like, you feel me, like something else is gonna add on to the, like, you feel me, what I'm working. Nigga, I'm looking like a cartoon character with my hair looking like that. But that's besides the point. So I'm thinking like, maybe I'm gonna get something else added on. Maybe something good is gonna happen, you feel me? Nigga, I was wrong. Nigga, I worked 2 weeks, you feel me? 2 weeks. And then them niggas took out taxes. I was broke. I was broke, bro. Like, literally, nigga, with can't speak English. With what I was getting paid, bro, you could get gas, like literally gas, food, boom, you out of money. You feel me? Like, that's how much I was getting paid, nigga. When I tell you my paychecks was like $68 every 2 weeks, nigga, I got paid every 2 weeks. And then the dude told me, like my manager told me, he was like, well, we're gonna give you tips, you feel me? So tips is like, if you're working in a restaurant, like you get paid every day that you work based on the sales that you get in like the total day, you feel me? So they ration them out some sort of way, like percentages here, there, and the other. Bro, it pisses me off because these niggas was really cheating me. They said if I did not make minimum wage in my tips, then it would go back to my check. Turns out them niggas lied about that, and I really think that the manager was embezzling money. That nigga retired, but honestly, I think he was embezzling some money because, like, you feel me? Like, too many people was, like, walking around like something's suspicious going on, you feel me? So they was like, yo, you gonna make tips, and then like if you don't make minimum wage, that's gonna add back up to your check. They lied, and I was like, wow, I'm getting cheated, you feel me? So when it came to tips, some days, if I was like in there for like a long time, you feel me, like say I worked Mother's Day, right? So everybody coming in back to back, tables back to back. I check people in. So you feel me, like I wrote their name down. Well, not wrote their name down, but like type their name in on the little system thing. And I was like, all right, bet you got like 10-20 minutes to wait, and now I call you back in, you can come sit down and eat, you feel me? So Mother's Day was super busy. The most I made that night was $48, you feel me? So I'm like, all right, this cool money, whatever. So other days, bro, like it wouldn't even be like big money, you feel me? It'd be the least I ever got. The least I ever got, bro, was $5. You feel me? $5, $4, and I'm looking at them niggas like, what am I supposed to do with this? Like, this don't make sense. Bartender was making the same amount as I was, $2 and some cent. You feel me? But she was getting tips. You feel me? Because she was the bartender, so I expect like whatever. But me, like, when it came to tips, you feel me, the servers, like, they got their tips from the you know, the folks that came in and ate, of course. But me, I get my tips from the total amount, like the total sales that we got. These niggas was giving me $5 and $4. You feel me? It was bro, just thinking about it pisses me off because they was literally doing too much, nigga. Bro, and not to mention the fact that these niggas would fire you for anything. They for real would fire you for literally anything, bro. Like, it was so crazy to the point where, so in this little restaurant that I was working in, right? So we had our own little booth dedicated to the workers, you feel me? Like the workers can go on break and sit down, you feel me, and chill and eat and all that, you feel me, whatever they gotta do. You would think in a restaurant, right, in a restaurant where we serve food, where we eat, you would think that the workers could chill out and eat there, right? These niggas said we couldn't eat there. And I'm thinking like, well, we most certainly can't eat in the back of the kitchen because it's slippery. Like, nigga, you gonna be sliding around trying to eat your freaking steak. You feel me? Like, you gonna bust bro. Like, it was too much. Like, they would literally try to fire you. They said, listen, if you sit at that booth and you eat, you gonna get fired. I said, huh? You gonna fire me? This sounds racist. You gonna fire me for sitting in a seat? It's giving very much Rosa Parks. Cause nigga, excuse me, you're gonna tell me I work in a whole restaurant and you gonna tell me I can't eat there? Nigga, I work here. What do you mean? Like, they gonna think that like how would I never understood that. Maybe y'all gonna say, well, it's a certain reason for this, it's a certain reason for that. Whatever. But my thing is, like, the customers shouldn't have no problem watching the workers like, oh, okay, that must be their little table. They're going to eat too. You feel me? Like you can go at McDonald's and you can see the McDonald's worker dude that take the orders in the back. He be at a little table by himself enjoying his lunch. You feel me? Like, none of that made sense to me. They was like, if you do that, you going to get fired. And I said, huh. That don't make sense. Like, and oh, it was just little stuff. Like, nigga, they said these niggas said we couldn't use the bathroom, so we had to walk all the way back to the kitchen, like in the little kitchen area, all the way back up and through there, like in the little crevices. They said, cause you know there's like a bathroom, like for the customers. You feel me? This I can understand. You feel me? Like, but like, you gonna fire me because I gotta? You gonna fire me because I gotta piss? Excuse me, like. So they was like, well, the customers don't want to see their hostess or a server come out the bathroom zipping up their pants and all that. Like, I get that. Like, I really do get that. But it's like, you gonna fire me? Like, for real? Like, you gonna threaten me with freaking fire? Like, bro, you gonna fire me because of the fact that I gotta piss? Like, it makes sense, but it don't make sense. Like, why you gotta threaten to fire me, though? Not to mention the beef, nigga, there was beef going on between like the certain little workers. So the managers was beefing. Managers was beefing with managers. Managers was beefing with servers. I was just in the middle of it all looking like, well, damn. Like, I'm just like, why are y'all, what happened? Like, bro, they fired one of the managers because they thought she was a freaking, what they call it, endangerment to like the folks in there. She was real cool, I ain't gonna cap. You feel me? Like, she was a cool little manager. She was low-key scary. But like, not like the scary, like I'm gonna beat you up scary, but like the scary, like, she had one of them resting, you know what faces, you feel me? Like, she was just like don't mess with me type. You could tell that she was very upstanding about herself, basically, you feel me? But they tried to say that she was an endangerment to the society and I was like, well, that don't make sense. So niggas was arguing about this, niggas was arguing about that, folks was crying. I was so confused. Like, I'm just in the middle of it all, like, damn, 2 more hours. Like, nigga, I don't want to be don't put me in a room where it's like bad energy, you feel me? Because then like I'ma get in a bad mood and I don't want to be bothering nobody because of that energy, you feel me? Like, negative energy, like, that affects your aura and like your, you know, like your freaking movement on the inside. Like, none of that's cool, bruh. Don't bring me around no freaking, like, no negative energy on some for real stuff, because that wasn't it. And then, not to mention, bruh, what we was getting paid, right, nigga? What we was getting paid, nigga, folks was quitting. They said, you're not paying me enough. This is not paying. Bro, like, at least 5 people told me, like, that this wasn't paying their bills on some for real stuff. Folks was like, this is not paying my bills, bro. Like, I'm looking for different jobs right now. I said, I understand. I don't got bills, and I know this ain't even enough. Like, $60, bro. What you gonna do? What you gonna do with $60? That $68. Like, and then they take out taxes, my nigga. You're taking out taxes? I'm really broke. Like, also for real stuff. Like, I'm so broke. Like, I might as well not even work here type broke. And I'm getting paid every 2 weeks for some little chump change, bro. Some little gas money. Like, no, that's not they didn't make sense. So we was so understaffed, bro. Like, to the point where we couldn't even open up for lunch on me. Like, they was like, well, We ain't open for lunch because we ain't got enough people. Bro, when I walked in there at 12, right? They was like, well, Ronnie, we only got one server, so you gonna have to put everybody on the wait list. You think you gonna think when you walk into a little restaurant, you feel me, early in the morning, you're gonna expect to get sat down and, you know, eat your food. Cause you don't think nobody's gonna be in here this time. It's gonna be early, you feel me, like I can chill, eat. That wasn't the case. Niggas was out here waiting hours. And plus, when folks would come in, bro, they would sit down for hours. Like, bro, these little girls came in, right? They sat down in a booth for six folks for a good 3 to 4 hours. And I was so heated. I'm like, y'all ain't even order no more food, bro. Like, these folks is over here finna drop kick me because they can't sit down. And here y'all are, la-di-di-la-di-da. You feel me? Like, get up, go home, bro. For real, go home, leave. Like, that's what folks really get on my nerves at. Because you coming in with freaking you coming in sitting down for hours, my nigga, like, go home. Like, you ain't got nothing else better to do. If anything, go sit out there. We got a patio. Well, because I don't work there no more. They got a patio. Like, bro, go sit out there and chill. You feel me? Like, don't just hold up the seat like that. For real. This one old lady, she came in. She was like, I need a table for 3. I said, well, ma'am, it's going to be about an hour, 25-minute wait because I only got one server out here, and she booked up right now. The old lady looked up at me. You know, little lady, shorter than me, and I'm short. She was like, let me speak to your manager. I said, well, I bet. I walked back to, Mr. Manager, this lady up here wants you slipping and sliding because I ain't had no non-slip shoes. Like, Mr. Manager, you feel me? Like, bro, like, they told me to buy non-slip shoes for the longest. Nigga never did it because I'm not finna go to Walmart and waste like $15, $20 on some non-slip shoes. You feel me? Like, I don't care. I was still walking around that mug in some regular shoes. You feel me? Because, like, who finna... Nigga, I could already tell when finna work there for the longest. You feel me? Like, I was just there for like a good month and left. You feel me? I ain't finna... Where am I gonna waste some freaking slip? No! Nigga. So, anyways, she was like, let me speak to your manager. My manager came out there. He was like, yes, ma'am, how may I help you? Da-da-da-da. He's an old dude. This is the dude that retired. She was like, so you only got one server? He was like, yeah, I only got one server out here. It's gonna be an hour, a couple minute wait. She was like, see, that's the thing. Because I know a lot of people that been here. She was literally naming off folks that was working up there, bro. Like, she was naming off folks that was working up there. She was like, oh, yeah, we miss such and such too. Oh, yeah, I know he quit. I know she quit. She was like, that's why you ain't got no folks in here now because you probably ain't paying enough. I was like... Preach, nigga, preach, because she's telling the truth. We was getting paid coins in that mug. We ain't getting paid nothing up enough. So she was like, yeah. She was like, that's why people are quitting now. That's why you ain't got no business now. That's why you can't even open up. Like, going in on my manager. I was like, yeah, I mean, she ain't lying. You feel me? Like, she not lying on some for real stuff. Like, we was really understaffed, bro. Like, and then, bro, folks was getting fired for no reason. Like I said, like, they got fired for anything. See, like, that's why you ain't got no niggas now. You feel me? Like, that's why we can't open up for lunch. So, bro, before I get into this part of the story time, it might be a little, how do you say, sensitive to other folk. I don't know how to word it. But basically, if you sensitive to what I'm about to talk about, it involves sexual harassment, like being touched without consent. Then if you don't want to hear all that, you can gladly click off this video and dip. You feel me? You feel me? I don't know what you've been through, so you can moving on into this part of the story that pisses me off. Y'all niggas, not just niggas, but white niggas. Y'all not even niggas, but y'all niggas. But that don't even make sense. But that's besides the point. So y'all guys, bruh, I'm gonna need y'all to step it up. Because dudes think just because they got something swinging between their legs, bro, they think they could just do anything to a woman, you feel me? Like, bro, I seen this video on TikTok. It was this dude, he was like acting out this little thing. He was like, oh, something about sexual consent. Like, basically this dude raped a girl. She was like, well, didn't you rape her? And she was like, he was like, oh no, she was moaning, so she must have liked it. And the dude was in the caption, he was like, well, it's like tickling, you feel me? Like tickling, you don't want it, but you're still gonna laugh. You feel me? Like, I was like, that's a good analogy, nigga. Like, I like that. So moving on, bruh. Y'all niggas just think y'all can do anything to a female. And one of these days, ooh, a couple of these days done happened where females done retaliated on y'all niggas and done shot you, cut your ball off. There's a lady on TikTok with this man testicle in a jar. Yeah. Anyways, so basically, stop thinking y'all could just get over on women, bro, because it's not cool. Like, how would you feel? How would you feel if somebody came up and started groping on your auntie or your grandma or your mama, you feel me, or your sister or your cousin? It don't matter. Anybody, any female in your family, how would you feel if a man just came up and was like, well, I'm gonna do this to you, this, grabbing all up on her and all that? How you gonna feel? If you gonna feel pissed off and you gonna want to beat that nigga up, don't do it to other females on some for real stuff. Like, do not do that. That's so disgusting. That makes you, like, women and men, of course we in two different sectors where it's like women should do this, women should do that, women should be more like this, women should be more ladylike. But then there's men, and they be like, men out here just soaking up all the girls, getting freaky with all these girls, talking freaky dirty, literally out here being hoes, and they're like, oh, boys are gonna be boys. But let a female do that. Let a female go out there and do that and be soaking up all up on these men, like, ooh, ooh, ooh. They're gonna be like, oh, she's a hoe. She's a slut. She for everybody. She for the streets. You feel me? Like, nigga, make it make sense. You feel me? Like, boys will be boys if they out here talking to all these females, groping up all these females. Oh, it's okay. He's just a man. He's just a dude. Boys will be boys. You feel me? Like, as they always say. But let a female go do that. She's a hoe. Nigga, shut up. Like, shut up for real. Because that don't make sense. But anyways, so I worked with this dude. He was a weird nigga. He passed me for somebody that was like, but straight at the same time. You feel me? Like he was gay but straight, bisexual, if you will. Like, he gave me off those types of vibes. You feel me? So when I first met this nigga, he trained, he had like a musk, like an odor. Like he, you know, like the odor, like say you've been out playing ball all day or running all day, you're gonna smell sweaty. You're gonna smell like you've been doing activity. That's what he smelled like when I first met him. Met him, my bad. That's what he smelled like when I first met him, you feel me? Like, he's just been working all day. And I was like, all right, whatever. It wasn't that strong. Days go on, you feel me? This nigga started getting mustier and mustier and mustier. It got so bad. Have you ever smelled a smell so bad to the point where, like, it got up in your nostrils and it gave you a headache? Because every time this nigga, it pissed me off. It pissed me off so much. Because every time this nigga came around me, bruh, it would get in my nose and I'm just, nigga, it smelled like I inhaled bleach, but not, it was bad, bruh. Like, he would come sit next to me and we would just be like rolling silverware or something, and boom, just armpit, booty, dingling, all this combined together, and it's just, ugh, bro, like, it's nasty. Like, on some, for it was nasty for real. Like, he stunk. I guess he called himself having like a little crush on me or whatever. So I was working with him, and like, when I worked there, you can't tell that I, like, you know, I guess you could tell by my hair or by the way I present myself or by the way I talk. But some niggas don't get that. Y'all niggas are stupid. Y'all do not be getting that. Like, studs be out here minding their business, looking all studdy, like, and here y'all come, Ayo Ma. Like, shut up. No, we don't want you. Move. We don't want you. I had to wear an all-white dress shirt. It be hot. Bro, the AC didn't work in that hole, nigga. I was sweating. It was horrible. Nigga in there sticky, walking around, breathing all heavy, like, bro. And we stayed with the drinks, like the ice cold drinks, bro, because the drinks was free. But, like, nigga, it was hot in there. It got on my nerves. So basically, I couldn't present myself. I had to wear an all white dress shirt and some dress pants. Well, not dress pants, but like black jeans, you feel me? And some non-slip shoes. I never bought them hoes, but that's besides the point. So I guess he couldn't tell, but I still presented myself like how I do now, you feel me? So, you know, we was working or whatever. This nigga, he was like, hey, let me get your number. I said, all right, bet. Get my number, boom. This nigga asked him for sneaky links. I said, huh? What's that? Nigga, sneaky link? What? I don't know what that is, nigga. I don't know what that is. Not with you. Nigga, I don't do that, period. My mother will kill me. Nigga, do you know Then my mother will come home any second. If she find anybody in this crib that is not me or my brother, she will shoot me. She will shoot them. I am going to die. Y'all gonna see me on the news. Local woman in Indiana. Yes, I will be dead. I was like, bro, my mother is crazy, nigga. She will shoot you. I literally told him that. I said, my mother will shoot you, bro. That lady's crazy. And she's coming up at the end of the story time too, because that nigga did something. I'm finna get to it in a second though. So basically, you know, he was flirting with me and all that, and I was like, I don't really do mud. Y'all know the TikTok? I don't really do mud. Like, I don't really do niggas. Like, I don't really do guys. Clutch my purse. Like, nigga, that's how it was. This nigga will always crack jokes saying, oh, I'ma choke you, and I'm just like, I ain't even do nothing. Like, I for real will say that. I'd be like, nigga, I ain't even do nothing. Like, I'm just sitting here. Like, we just casually talking about the customers, and he'd be like, oh, I'ma choke you. And I'm like, what did I do? What did I do on some for real stuff? So basically, this nigga, he finally lived up to his words, you feel me? So one day, this is when we got a new hostess in. That hoe, I ain't gonna talk bad about her. Girl, whatever. I know she probably gonna see this too. But listen, first of all, hoe, this is a message towards you. I was not trying to get smart, but dang, I forgot what the argument was about. Moving on. I don't care about all that. Basically, no, nigga, that I wasn't even trying to argue with you, and you took things too far, and we really could have been cool, you feel me? Like, doing too much. But anyways, so basically, this nigga was on the phone, right? I didn't even know if we was supposed to be on our phones at work or none of that. Nigga, I just put in my headphones and I was, you feel me? Like, I was jamming. Like, I wouldn't even be on my phone like that. But he was on his phone talking to this chick. And so, I seen her. She was kind of cute. I ain't gonna cap. That's why I slid over. I was like, hey, mom. I was like, how you doing, girl? You looking cute. I hope you have a good day. Mama, like, blah, 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 blah. You know what this nigga did? I was like, big what? Bro. And the thing is, he didn't even grab me like, you know how like you supposed to. He said, pushing into my esophagus. I'm like, this nigga tried to kill me, bro. I got pissed off. I punched that nigga dead in his gut and I walked away. I said, nigga, why would you do something like that? You finna fight this nigga? Bruh, I sat down. I was heated. I texted my mama. I said, mama, you know, bro, my mama my only ride or die, you feel me? Like, I will text her about anything. I talk to my mama about literally anything, except some things. But that's besides the point. So, I text her. I was like, mama, why niggas think they just, I was cussing. I was like, mama, why niggas think they could just do anything to females? She was like, what happened? I said, nah, mama, I just don't like it when niggas do this and this, that. And I was like, she was like, what happened? I'm like, nothing, mama. Bye. Ended the text message conversation, whatever. So, there was this dude, I think he still worked there. He might still work there. Actually, I went up there a couple of days ago. He still works there. But, you know, things happen. They literally fire you for anything, so the nigga might be gone. You never know. So, it was this dude. He was a server. He was real cool, you feel me? Low-key, like, he was cool. Like, I looked up to that nigga. Low-key looked up to that nigga. Can't speak English. I literally did look up to him. The nigga was like 6 foot. But that's besides the point. So, I walked up to him and I told him what happened. He was like, why would he do something like that? I'm like, nigga, I don't know, bro. So I went back and sat down at my little booth, you feel me? I'm sitting there heated. I'm like, nigga, I started scrolling through Instagram trying to get my mind off of it. I'm sitting here heated. And so he came and sat across from me. He was like, Ronnie. Then nigga held his arm out, bro, to me. I said, smack that nigga hand away so quick. Bro, to be on some for real stuff. Bro, I got to the point where, like, bro, my throat, like, he pushing it so hard, bro. Like, I still have a little bit of problems with it to this day, but it's like, and it's like minor, you feel me? Like, my voice will cut out every now and then, but I'm cool. So, basically, Siri, why you on? Basically, bro, like, my throat started hurting. Like, it was tight, you feel me? Like, it felt like somebody was squeezing that mug. Bro, I got heated. Nigga, I started crying. I walked to the back to the manager. I said, can I talk to you real quick? I was crying. He was like, well, yeah, what's wrong? We went out to the back, like in the back, like we left the store and we was like out in the back by the like the dumpsters and all that. He was like, what happened? I was like, yeah, so I told him what happened. And so he was like, hold on. That nigga rushed back into the restaurant so quick. He got the main manager dude that hired me in. He came back and he was like, what happened? I told him the same thing. He was like, all right, babe. Pew! And I'm like, huh? Nigga, where you going? I already had told my mama beforehand, before I went and spoke to the manager, right? Mama over here like, I'm on my way. I am on my way. Mama ready to rumble, finna kick a nigga. Ooh, she finna pop off. So, bro, I went back in the restaurant. Nigga, I went to the little to-go area. I was talking to the chicks, told them what happened. They was like, what? Bruh. So, turns out they took old dude to the back, bro. My mama came, we live right around the corner from the freaking restaurant. So, she was up there in like 2 minutes. Nigga, speeding, gone. Where my baby? You feel me? Like, gone. So, she pulled up off her skirt to park, got out. She said, where that nigga at? She ready to bump, bro. Bro, my manager was right there in front of me. She was like, calm down, calm down. She was like, hell no, I ain't finna calm down. Where this nigga at? He was like, oh, he's in the back talking to the other manager. You are an asset to a murder case right now. Like, do you know how crazy this woman is, bro? Bro, she rushed out. She said, I bet. Pew, ran around to the back. Nigga, why would you do that? Bro, the nigga back in so quick. My mama was finna murder him. I was like, mama, we not going to jail. Don't go to jail. You feel me? Like, this is not the time. I'm already in tears, crying. Like, bruh. So, feel me? Manager came out, was talking to my mama. I'm out there with my mama too. My brother in the car, confused as hell. That was honestly traumatic for me. So he was talking to my mama. He was like, yeah, if somebody would have did that to my daughter, I would have da-da-da-da-da-da. So she was like, no, that's sexual assault. That's sexual assault going in. She was like, I should call the police. Boom. 911, what's your emergency? I said, we black. We don't mess with the feds. We don't. But I mean, in this situation, my mama, my mama love me. You feel me? She ain't gonna let no nigga get away with that. And I'm cool with that. But you know the police out here shooting us. They gonna think we the bad guys and shoot us. Like, bro, like we gonna get shot and that nigga gonna get away. You feel me? Like, police is so backwards nowadays. It's so stupid. Police showed up, told them all what happened. They was like, did anybody see it? I was like, yeah, the other host has seen it. You feel me? I was like, all right, bet. They went. Them niggas started searching the kitchen. They was like, where's this nigga? Darted to the freaking back. It was like some hotels over there, like by the freaking behind the restaurant or whatever. That nigga darted back there. So my manager was like, well, you feel me? Like, do you still want to work? Like, do you still want to stay here? And you feel me? Like, you know, finish your shift. I was like, oh, I'm gonna still work here. Like, I'm not gonna quit or anything. I lied. He was like, oh yeah, I know that. I know you're not gonna quit. I was just wanting to know. He got all up close. He was like, yeah, I know you're not gonna quit. Do you want to finish your shift? I'm like, bro, I tried, bro. I was in tears, still going back up there, wiping my tears, you feel me? And I went back up there, and I tried, bro. There was everybody on it was like a whole bunch of people on the list. Like, we was on like a 2-page type list, like swipe type list. Bro, it's like a bunch of people crowded in the room. So usually if there's like a room like that, I raise my voice to like let them know we're on like a such and such a minute wait. Cause like I said, we understand. So basically I was like, hey yo, everybody, voice cut out. I said, bro, I could not speak. You feel me? Like, I don't know what that nigga punctured to the point where I go mute every once in a while, but he punctured something. So basically, I was sitting there, bro, like, it felt like something shot up my throat. Like, it felt like, you know how it feel when, like, you swallow something wrong and you're, like, drowning in it? Like, that's how it felt. To the point where, literally, I was over there, like, chugging my juice, you feel me? Trying to get my voice back, trying to tell these folk that we're on, like, a such and such minute wait. And, bro, like, I ran to the back. And then once I, like, got to the back, bro, like, it, like, came back to normal. I was like, I can't do this, bro. I went up to my manager. I said, I'm finna go home. I said, I can't do this, bro. Like, on some for real stuff. I said, I'll see you tomorrow. Bruh. So tell me why the other hostess chick left, right? They low-key think she sucked that nigga dick in the car. Probably, because I think they low-key had something going on. But, I mean, if you did, I mean, that's your business, boo. But, I mean, that's what the rumor was going around in the building or whatever. So, I went home. Came back the next day, bro. When I tell you, they fired that nigga on the spot, too. When I tell you, bro, like, I was hurt. Like, I was hurt. Like, I've never experienced something like that before in my life. You feel me? Like, I only experienced someone trying to... Well, no, that was someone trying to take advantage of me. That's a different story. But I've only experienced like somebody like actually doing that and like doing it wrong too. Like you did it so wrong, my nigga. Like you did that wrong. Like nigga, you trying to kill me. So when I walked back in there, like, bro, like I was quiet, like quiet. Like I ain't talk to nobody. And if I talk, I was like, hi, how are you doing? Like I wasn't enthusiastic or nothing, bro. Nobody was coming in. Like we was on an empty wait list. So I was just sitting there like you know how they had the little kids menus with the little crayons. Like I was sitting there coloring, and I just busted out in tears, bro. I was talking to my mom. I was like, Mama, why would he do that? You feel me? Like I was hurt. I'm finna cry just thinking about it, cause like that's traumatic. You feel me? So she was like, I know, baby, I know. It's okay. And I was like, no, Mama, like that nigga's stupid. I'm over here hurt, bro, crying. Even though it was all over with, you feel me? Like that can, like I said, that can like take a toll on you. Like that could be sensitive for somebody else, which is why I said in the beginning, like if you don't wanna, you feel me? If you're sensitive to this, you can gladly like leave. You feel me? So basically, like it was horrible. You feel me? But moving on to the end of this story time, bro. So we moving on to the part where I quit, nigga. I was out. I was gone. I was like, huh, bro. And I already went to a new little job interview, and so they was like, I bet you start tomorrow. I said tomorrow. I went into my job the same day. I walked back there, like I said, we was understaffed. You feel me? So the manager was back there washing dishes. I'm like, nigga, I ain't even got no dishwasher in this month. I walked back there. I was like, yo, like I poked my head in the back. They was like, Ronnie, where you been? We need you, girl. Like, first of all, I'm off. Second, I quit. They was like, you quit? I was like, yeah, nigga, I'm out, bro. I was talking to one of the servers. I was like, girl, I quit. She was like, I bet you did. I was like, yes, I'm gone, bro. So I walked back there to the manager. It's like, Mr. Manager, sir. He was like, what's up? I was like, I quit. I said, I quit. He was like, okay, put it in writing. I said, all right, bet. Walked into the little to-go. I said, give me a piece of paper and a pen, please. He was like, all right, bet. I said, thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for hiring me. Da, 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 da. Bye. Ronnie. So, handed it back to him. He was like, why? What happened? I was like, nothing happened. I said, the page is not enough. He was like, the pay's not enough. I said, yeah, I'm not getting paid. I'm getting paid barely anything up here. He was like, all right, you're a loss. I said, what? I said, say that again. He didn't even say it again. I was like, say that again, what you just say? And I said, Mama, he just said it's my loss. And she was like, what he say? I was like, Mama, nah, I'm like, also for real stuff. Like, it don't even matter at this point. Like, I got a new job, you feel me, that's paying way more than they are, you feel me? Like, I'm getting way more than I was. But, you feel me, like, I was talking to one of the coworkers. She worked in the back. She was like, if anything, it's our loss. She was like, that don't even make sense. I was like, yeah, it really don't. I guess he looked like stressed out because dude got fired. The second chick, the other host I told y'all about, she quit. And then I quit. He had no host. He had no host at all. So he was really looking stressed out. It was like, dang, man, I ain't even got no host. Like, what am I going to do? You feel me? So, yeah, basically, that's the story time as to why I will never work in a freaking restaurant again. Because y'all niggas do too much. Nigga, I wasn't getting paid nothing. The customers was disrespectful. Oh, matter of fact, hold on. I skipped the part. So, this old couple came in, right? Old little white couple. You feel me? Racist. You already know I'm just playing. They might not have been racist. But they was some Karens and Kendalls. You feel me? So, they walked in. We was on a whole waiting list. You feel me? Like a good 2-hour waiting list. Folks came in. It was like highest table for 2. First of all, our bartender, she did not like to be overstocked. Like if she wanted us to stop sitting her, we would stop sitting her on some real stuff. Like if somebody wanted to sit in the bar, we'd be like, well, sorry, bar's closed. Cause we respected that lady. She was a nice lady. I miss her. But yeah. So moving on to the point where they was like, all right, we'll wait. I was like, it could possibly be shorter than that. You feel me? Cause like, nigga know I'm lying just to make them feel better, you feel me? Like, you know, due to COVID, right, you had to wait in your car. You feel me? Like, you had to wait in your car until we called you in, or outside if you want to. If you want to sit on the patio or wait in the car, and then if you want to run to Lowe's real quick and then come back and spin the block, like, twice, then, yeah. So, It was just all until like the host called you in. So them dude, they stayed directly in the doorway of the bar. I was like, yeah, due to COVID rules and regulations, you have to sit in your car. They was like, okay, well, nobody's in here, so we'll just stand here. Huh? So I was talking to the bus boy. I was like, hey, yo, bro. I said, they gonna move, nigga. Like, you the man. Go tell these niggas, because they ain't gonna listen to me. Plus, I'm short. Like, they don't listen to short people. People don't listen to people my height, because we are insignificant to y'all, apparently. Just because we midgets. That's besides the point. So he was like, yeah, due to COVID rules and regulations, y'all gotta wait in y'all car. Let me speak to your manager. I said, bruh, why can't you just follow rules, bro? I'm literally gonna call you back in. If you don't like it, go somewhere else. So, boom, same manager that was talking to the other old lady came out. What happened? They was like, yeah, so your host told us that we couldn't eat. Nigga, that's not what I said. I said you had to wait. I said we're on a wait list. I was like, first of all, I ain't said. My man was like, hold on, let them speak. Excuse me? Yeah. Huh? Like, bro, I was like, bro, I was pissed off. And it was like, yeah, so then he said we had to go sit out in our car. Nigga, it's not adding up. How am I going to tell you you can't eat? And then how am I going to tell you that you can't sit? What? That don't make sense. Make it make sense, white person. So, literally, my manager was like, okay, well, we can sit you right now. You take the side to the people that's lying instead of your own worker. This is why you have no workers now. So, literally, these white folks sat down. They passed up everybody on the list and sat down. And I was like, this is so unfair. It's so unfair. Because why are you doing this? You are being unfair to these people. So, bro, I ain't even getting them no silverware. I said, nigga, you don't get no silverware. Y'all go sit there silverware list. I do not care. Bro, I'm taking the silverware and I'm putting it in the back. You do not get none. Bro, they sat there with no silverware for a good hour, for real. And then I had to leave. You feel me? I was off of my shift. But like, bro, when I tell you this is one of the reasons why I would never in my life work at a freaking restaurant again, bro. Because one, y'all think just because we're workers, y'all can talk to us any type of way. Nigga, that is not how that work at all. It ain't how it work. On some for real stuff. That is not how it work. Nigga, we are humans just like you. We have a patient tolerance just like you. Don't think we just finna sit here and take your bull crap. You on some for real stuff. Like, don't come talking up to me like I'm your child. This one lady told me to go to hell one time because she had to wait. Excuse me, we're understaffed. Blame the nigga that won't pay us enough. Blame him. Because it's not our fault. Like, don't come up to me cussing me out like I'm your child because only my mother can do that. Nigga, don't do that. You are disrespectful. So, bruh, literally treat the workers with kindness. Also, for real stuff, please treat them with kindness because they literally break their backs for y'all. Be respectful because them niggas can literally go back there and spit in your food and then serve it to you. Also, for real stuff, them niggas used to be taking fries off people's plates. I seen it. So be careful what you do to these workers. Cause nigga, it could have been a bunch of times where I seen their food and be like, hey yo, what table that going to? 15, I bet. You feel me? Like, that burp though. But like, there could have been multiple occasions where I could have spit in your food, coughed in your food. Like, treat us with kindness. Also for real stuff. Like, be nice to us, nigga. We humans just like you. We got a patience tolerance. And sometimes our patience tolerance is a little shorter than some. You feel me? Like, y'all just disrespectful. And niggas, stop thinking y'all can do anything to females that y'all want to. Like, nigga, that is not cute. That's unattractive. Y'all niggas thinking just because y'all out here forcing girls to take y'all, you know what? Like, you out here popping, nigga. You thinking just because you out here, like, no! You know what? Y'all low-key pissed. This is pissing me off. I'm sorry, y'all. Moral of the story, treat your workers at a restaurant with kindness, nigga. Nigga, treat everybody with kindness. On some real stuff. Like, don't be disrespectful. White folks, stop lying on us because I did not say that. Don't lie on people to get your way. Like, that's not cool. Them niggas straight up lied to me and said they couldn't eat. Like, I didn't say that. But anyways, be careful of your surroundings. When it comes to folks like that, like I said about that one story, You feel me? Like, be careful about all that. But what's another moral? Shoot. Oh yeah, don't surround yourself around bad energy. If that energy is horrible, if you don't feel comfortable, nigga, you better move your booty. Cause nigga, don't nobody want to be around that. Don't. Some of y'all niggas like drama. Some of y'all niggas thrive in it. Some of y'all niggas thrive in the freaking negative energy off of others, the sadness off of others. Like what they say, misery loves company. Like somebody's trying to put you in a misery, bruh. You better move on. Cause that person is not for you. That energy, that area is not for you, bruh. But yes, thank you for listening to the story time. If you did listen, nigga, you probably just skipped ahead to the end to just so you can hear me shut up. But hear me shut up. That ain't even make sense. But anyways, yes, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. There will be more story times coming soon. And yes, if you don't subscribe, nigga, I don't care. Nigga, I'll probably end up in your closet anyway. So you better look out. No, I'm just playing. But alright, deuces.